Do you ever feel like your team is just not delivering? You give pep talks, you run meetings, you offer bonuses, and you even bribe them with free snacks, and still the results never match the effort. Deadlines slip, mistakes pile up, and deep down, you start questioning yourself. Am I asking too much? Am I failing as a leader? Here's the truth that most leaders don't want to hear. 70% of employees say their first week at a new job left them feeling like they were unprepared. And that's not because they're lazy or dumb. It's because of bad onboarding. Yeah, onboarding. That thing that everybody treats like a boring formality. It's actually the backbone of top performance in your organization. Screw it up, and you're basically setting your team up to fail from day one. Confused employees, frustrated leaders, missed targets, all avoidable if you get this right. Let's be real. Underperforming teams aren't just frustrating, they're expensive. And I'm not just talking about missed deadlines here and there. This is money, time, and energy draining straight out the door. You've got projects dragging on forever, mistakes getting repeated like some kind of bad sitcom rerun. And engagement? Forget it. People are showing up in body only while their brains are completely somewhere else. Then there's a ripple effect. Toxic vibes start spreading. A little frustration turns into passive aggressive emails, low morale, and culture where mediocrity gets tolerated because nobody knows what good even looks like. You see your team spinning their wheels, giving their best effort, or at least trying, but somehow the results never show up for you and your team. And then it hits you, no matter what you do, coaching sessions, mentoring programs, even fancy off-site leadership retreats, it just doesn't stick. Meanwhile, productivity is flat. Turnover is creeping like a silent leak, and the culture, it's limp, it's lackluster, soul-sucking, and it's exhausting, right? It's the kind of fatigue that keeps you awake at night, wondering why you can't seem to get the engine of your team running smoothly. And the truth is, you probably don't even realize what the real culprit is yet. Early on in my career, I noticed something, and honestly, it made me shake my head. Our onboarding process, basically a whirlwind tour of the basics, the industry, the company org chart, safety rules, and a high-level overview of the platforms we used. Sounds thorough, right? Yeah, until these same people hit the operations floor and had no clue onto how they could actually do their jobs. I mean, we were staring at screens and equipment like it was alien technology. And you could see the frustration building, not just in them, but in me too. Watching capable people flounder because the system was set up to fail, that's exhausting. It's like handing somebody a map and telling them good luck. Then you expect them to reach the destination on time. That's when it hit me. If onboarding is weak, performance is going to suffer, no matter how talented the people on your team are. Here's the kicker. Fixing underperformance doesn't have to mean micromanaging to endless meetings. You just need a system, a way to get everyone aligned and clear on their role and accountable from day one. Stick around because I'm going to show you a practical solution at the end of this video. And yes, I've packaged it in a simple resource that will save you a whole bunch of headaches. So why does this happen? Because most leaders treat onboarding like a checkbox. They think, oh, they'll figure it out once they hit the floor. Wrong. I've seen it firsthand. People leave onboarding with the basics in their head, but the moment they start doing their job, they're completely lost. Underperformance isn't about lazy employees, it's about bad systems in your company. When expectations aren't clear, accountability is half-baked, and processes are inconsistent. Even the most capable people will flounder in your system. Your team isn't lazy, they're confused. They don't know what good looks like. They're afraid to ask dumb questions, and mistakes snowball. Confusion kills results faster than a Monday morning meeting that absolutely could have been an email. And the kicker, most leaders never see it coming. They just blame effort instead of fixing the actual system. So this is pretty easy to fix once you understand what the real problem is. You need to start by clarifying roles and expectations. You've got to create a system that helps people understand what the roles are in your company, and they also need to understand completely how your company works. If you don't clarify, they are not going to know and understand what to expect when they hit your operations floor. Document processes. Don't assume that knowledge transfers. Write it down step by step and make sure you're giving it to the people when they are coming on board. You should have a documented system for the different jobs and the different platforms and even your industry and culture that helps align people coming in the door with what you expect. One of the biggest problems is aligning compensation and accountability. People perform at peak levels when they know that their effort is going to pay off. If you tell somebody coming in your door that they have the ability to make a certain amount, and once they get into your organization and sit down at their desk and they work their asses off, and they don't make that compensation that you told them that they are going to, guess what? They're heading out the door, they're going somewhere else, and they will find somebody else who will pay them the compensation that you told them that they could get. One of the biggest problems with new hires is checking in with them throughout their first few months. You should have a solid 90-day process in place that makes it so somebody is mentoring the new hire, that the managers are checking in with them, what you expect out of them from the very beginning until they get up to speed and can handle the regular metrics and KPIs that you have for your team. If you are not checking with them on the way and you are not showing them how to do the things that they need to do to hit those metrics, you are setting those people up for failure. So make sure that you are checking in with the people that you have working for you so that they can make sure they're on track to being able to do what you want them to do. Truth be told, this is where onboarding can become your secret weapon, because when you get it right, you're not just rattling off policies or showing people a bunch of screens, you're actually setting them up to succeed. You give them clarity on expectations, build engagement from day one, and hold them accountable in a way that makes sense. I saw this firsthand when I realized that our onboarding left people confused on the operations floor. I built a simple job training system that showed them exactly what they needed to do to understand their job and to do it effectively and to actually excel in their positions. The result? Productivity doubled in the trained rep's first full month. I'm saying it actually doubled compared to the people prior that did not have the training. It wasn't magic, it was just clear instructions, consistent processes, and a framework that let people hit the ground running instead of stumbling around blindly. That's the power of onboarding done right. It turns confusion into confidence, mistakes into mastery, and new hires into high performers before the first 30 days are even up. Quite frankly, this is why I built Onboarding Essentials, because this is exactly what Onboarding Essentials does. It's a 4 PDF system designed to give you clarity, accountability, and alignment from day one. We cover everything from role expectations, engagement strategies, retention tactics, to make sure compensation aligns with performance. No fluff, no wasted time, just actionable tools that will get your team going and performing at a high level. It is a plug and play system. So make sure you click the link in the description, grab it today, and start building a team that actually delivers. And if you think this is just about underperformance, wait till you see my next video. If you ignore this, your best people will walk out the door. Trust me, you don't want to miss it. It's the other side of the same coin. Keep top talent from slipping away. All right, I want to hear from you. What's the biggest challenge that you're facing on your team right now? Drop it in the comments. I read each and every one of them and reply back. Also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and if you know anyone else that can use the advice that you got here in this video, feel free to share it with whoever you want.